Hey everybody, I'm John Hartness and I'll be playing the role of Alphonse Lightbringer, pugilistic, pint-sized punching buddy. In real life, I play the very confused author of multiple series, including Quincy Harker Demon Hunter, The Black Knight Chronicles, and Bubba the Monster Hunter, the most recent of which, Swing Low, is available in print and ebook now. I'm also the publisher of Falstaff Books, where I publish many of our other idiots on these podcasts.
Greetings, fleshlings!
I am Drew Hayes, and tonight I shall be playing Metallicazam, the mechanical master of the magical arts. In real life, I write books such as Superpowered, Fred the Vampire Accountant, the NPCs / Spell Sword and Stealth series, the latest book of which, Noble Roots, is coming out on audiobook next month.
Hello, friends. Robert Bevan here. I play the role of Jocer the Sorcerer. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy novels, and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures, and very nearly half of the books in our Shingles series, the latest of which was Jack and the Beanstalk. Go get it now.
Stan Dandyliver here, about to enter a world of shit. Again, I suppose. In real life, I'm Steve Wetherill, and I write books such as The Doomsayer Journeys with Falstaff Books, and more recently, Everyone You Love Will Be Eaten by Wolves. Check it out on Amazon.
Hey everyone, my name is Rick Gualtieri and I am the kangaroo meat atop this fast food taco. In real life, I write several things, but my most recent release is The Liching Hour in audiobook format. As soon as you're done, hearing me pontificate, you should go get it. But before you do, you should make a pit stop over at authorsanddragons.com. Click on the convention tab because we are 1 month out from Authors and Dragons Con, and why the fuck don't you have your ticket yet? I mean, seriously.
I just had a meeting with the hotel today and confirmed that we will have open gaming all weekend.
Oh yeah.
So you can bring your board games, you can bring your card games, and anytime we're not doing cool stuff on the main stage, you can just grab a few new or old friends and go play a game.
I mean, you could play like 72 hours straight, like up until the point that you die. Although if you are going to do that, be sure to crawl into the lobby and die. Therefore, there's no liability for authorsanddragons.com. We would appreciate it.
And write me into your will.
Maybe just crawl out the back door into the lake, because there are leeches in the lake. By the way, don't swim in the lake, there are leeches. And they need food too. So if you're going to play until you die, Sunday afternoon after we're all gone, drag your desiccated body into the lake and feed the leeches.
Authors and Dragons Con, August 19th to 21st.
I'm not sure we really sold it this time.
Became frightening and
I
weird.
think with our audience that might have.
Or come to Authors and Dragons Con and live, which is even better because then you can join us next year.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, now that we've either depressed or horrified,
Why not both?
Yes, exactly. When last we left our team of intrepid adventurers, they had learned from their savior Craphole that he had discovered, spies had discovered that Pink Slip's body was being held in the home of Diamond Ozen, one of the ruling council members of Brine Moss. And after some bickering back and forth, in which George offered to dress as Jackie O for some bizarre ass reason that a month later I'm still trying to figure out, the group decided to follow his advice. He was going to lead them to a sewer entrance that would take them under the house, where they could sneak in, hopefully unseen, and retrieve Pink Slip's body and bring it back to the Bullywugs.
One of these days, we're going to go a whole campaign where we don't end up in the sewers.
Will we, though? Will we?
No.
Well, it will not be this campaign, I'm sorry to say.
You'll just have to keep listening to find out.
Bullywog sounds like a drinking club for British politicians.
I thought it was one of your political parties.
Yeah, drinking club for British politicians.
Anyway, as Craphole begins to lead you away from the village, as the frogmen all stand there cheering, mostly ribbiting. Gribbet, their leader, calls out, "Are you not forgetting something?" To which Craphole turns around and he says, "Oh, you're right." As he tosses on his hood and resumes the identity of the hooded mask. Aha, there! Now no one will identify me.
I want to double check. Sorry, it's been a month. We rested since the fight in the pit, right?
Yes, you rested since the fight in the pit.
Excellent.
You are back to full, and you are 5th level. Just in case anybody forgot that, from last time. Nobody forgot it. Awesome.
I mean, forgot it? Nah, not a chance. Ever really
Never knew it.
absorbed it as a fact in the first place? Also, no. Also didn't happen.
I double checked before the game.
Unfortunately, as the hooded mask and his rather well thought out nom de plume lead you out of the village, you realize something is a little off with Cal. He's got a vacant stare in his eyes. He's drooling at the corner of his mouth. He doesn't acknowledge you when you speak to him. You think maybe, just maybe, all of those bad herbs he's been trying at random places have maybe caught up to him.
Ah, this again.
Sounds like Cal being Cal.
Again?
Well, yes, you didn't think you could ingest that many random substances and not eventually go into a semi-comatose state, did you?
He seemed to think otherwise.
I mean, I could hope, right?
To all things, there is a cost.
As you have fun at your friend's expense, he continues to stare unblinkingly ahead, his pupils dilated. He is able to follow you and do like basic tasks like walk and breathe, but that seems to be about the extent of of his capabilities at the moment.
Can he walk on his hands?
He's not doing that at the moment.
I want to try to walk on my hands and get Cal to try to walk on his.
Okay, let's see here. I think that would be a dexterity check.
That's a 16 on a dex check.
I probably should have said acrobatics. After I thought
have
about that
a way
after the
bigger
fact, but
bonus
whatever.
on acrobatics.
That's quite all right. Your 16 is more than enough. This little halfling, rolls over onto his hands and his feet are in the air. Cal doesn't seem to notice you.
Damn. Okay, well, that didn't work. Let's keep going.
The hooded mask bravely leads you out of the village. You walk for a while. The dense swamp is very moist and humid, inundated with mosquitoes. It's rather unpleasant if you're not a swamp dweller. Metallicazam, you realize that you will probably need to be well oiled after this is done.
Oil can. Oil can. I'm kidding. Weakness like that is for fleshlings.
I find it delightful.
And soon enough, the trees start to thin, and you realize that he is leading you onto what appears to be a path through the forest and the brush as it grows ever thinner. You begin to notice that you can hear the sound and see the sights of the city, or not the city, of the town in the distance. And he tells you it won't be long now, friends. I'll lead you to the grate, and then I must go ahead to prepare.
Great.
If you lead me to the grate, it might very well be long.
I will pretend that made sense.
I would pretend it didn't.
Soon enough, you see him pointing. He's like, "Hidden grate that leads to the sewers. It's not far now, men. And not men."
I'm sorry, where are
But,
you going and how do I get on your option?
Well, alas, in order to successfully, it's known that Diamond Ozen is not the brightest of the council, but his manservant Taint Wave Chaser is known to be quite paranoid.
With a name like that, you would be, yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and create a distraction. So hopefully the house is relatively empty, allowing you to get in and get out without incident.
No, look, I don't want to tell you how to do your bit. Yeah, I really do. There aren't very many things more distracting than being set on fire. I don't know many more efficient fire starting individuals than Metallicazam. Maybe we should all go not in the sewer, have Metallicazam light everything on fire, and then you lead us in the front door.
Ah, that would be a great idea. And you notice that oddly enough, Craphole's IQ seems to go up about 50 points when he has the mask on. He's like, that would be a great idea, except for the fact that you're all wanted men and not men. And the second you get close to the town, dressed as Jackie O or not, you're going to be descended on by the entire town guard and probably more.
Yeah, if only we're more cunning and put a bag on our head or something.
Let's see, I have the advantage in that with the hooded mask on, I am a notorious cutthroat. But with the mask off,
Idiot.
I'm just a simpleton like any of you.
Hmm.
As you are bickering, give me a perception check, everyone.
Always a good sign.
Stan Dan Deliver rolls a 21.
Metallicazam rolls a 12.
Al rolls a 5.
Oh, what a tangled web I weave. I roll 11 to perceive.
Jesus.
Oh my
no,
God.
he's rhyming now.
Oh boy.
Okay, game over. We're done. I'll see you at A&D. Anyway, Al, you're too busy fuming because you're just always angry. But the rest of you, you notice that you hear not only hoofbeats heading your way, but also the sound of voices.
These horses are speaking.
And soon you see a horse and carriage round the bend, a horse and wagon with what appears to be a family aboard. A woman, a man, and 3 children. As the hooded mask is like, they shouldn't see us. We should kill them.
I don't like the idea of killing kids.
Come on, men.
I'll kill the parents, you kill the kids.
I don't like the idea of not being seen. Behold my wonder.
Put that away!
Well, they are rapidly approaching.
I guess Metallicazam will walk into the bush and roll stealth.
Well, I'm amazed these people aren't on fire yet.
13 stealth. Now, come on, give Metallicazam a little bit of credit. Sometimes you get bonuses if they don't know you're attacking.
I mean, 13 is not bad.
All right. He told me not to be seen.
Oh, now the robot does what it's told.
I'm just kind of a contrarian and don't care what he said. So
All right. The hooded mask likewise heads off into the bushes. He barely makes a sound as he vanishes and kneels in wait. What do the rest of you do?
well,
All right, well, Jorser the Sorcerer.
I am not going into the bushes with Josser.
Jorser the Sorcerer is impressed with Mask Guy's hiding abilities. I think that looks like a great place to hide. I'll follow him.
Are you doing it so stealthily or not?
Stealthily as a Jorser the Sorcerer is able to.
All right, then.
God
then
help
roll
us.
roll me stealth.
Oh dear, I'm coming to hide with you. Stealthy, stealthy, here we are. 14.
That's actually a decent stealth. You managed to keep your coming to him relatively quiet.
Oh no.
all right, Stan. Now we know which set of bushes Jorser is hiding in. Let's go hide in the other bushes. Come on, Cal. I'll grab Cal by the knee and kind of pull him in over here next to Metallicazam.
Since you are dragging Cal, roll me a stealth at disadvantage. And that'll count for both of you.
That's going to be a 14 with disadvantage.
All right, you drag the comatose man into the bushes, and that leaves you, Stan. Horses are
Well, I guess being an individual by a sewer grate by himself is not a fantastic place to be deceptive from. It's an inherently suspicious position. So yeah, I'll move into the bushes too. 4, 8. I just
All
Be
right.
trying to catch rats to eat.
it could be, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they even care.
That was unfortunately not a great roll. The man grabs the reins. He's like, "Whoa there!" And the woman's like, "What is it, dear?" Thought I saw something. You never be too sure in these woods.
What a vigilant prick.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay, I will let you do that before. That hooded mask jumps from the bushes and he screams, "Halt! Your money and your life! Attack!"
All right, Jorser casts web.
Well, roll initiative first.
Oh, right. Good idea. That's why I followed this guy. 13.
Metallicazam gets a 22.
Oh, finally, Stand and Deliver gets a 16.
Al gets an 8.
All right, Metallic Zam, you are up. The hooded mask screams out his thing. However, since the group had just about noticed Stan disappear into the bushes, they are not caught by surprise. But you still go first.
I'm not quite sure how this is going to shake yet. So Metallicazam is going to do something that's going to be useful, ideally no matter what. I'm going to throw a Bless onto myself, Alphonse, and Stan Dandeliver. Remember, gentlemen, you get a D4 to your attacks and saves.
That's great, buddy. I didn't even sneeze. Thanks.
All right, so who's blessed?
That would be myself, Alphonse, and are we using lightning? Okay. Alphonse
that's fine.
and Stan Dandeliver.
All right, you are all blessed.
#blessed.
I don't feel very blessed.
The children, gifted with the alertness of youth, they notice the brigand approaching them, and two of them look scared, but then one of them's like, "Don't be frightened. Just think of what would Uncle Oleg do?"
Oh no.
Is Oleg someone we killed?
Poor Oleg Mackelson, cut down in his prime. At which point, all the children are like, "Yeah, Uncle Oleg!" And they start picking up rocks and throwing them at the hooded mask. So we'll just do this as ranged. They don't really have a bonus. Most of them miss horribly, but one of them pegs them in the forehead for 1 point of damage. Hooded mask like, "Oi! I mean, oi! You little sons of bitches!" All right, Stan, you just watched a rather vicious counterattack by these kids.
Well, a vicious and well-deserved counterattack. We're not child murderers, are we? I assume not.
I don't know.
For all the carnage
This
we've
is
done,
what we're gonna find
it's
out.
been at least the ghost of good intentions.
Yeah, that's a line we have yet to cross.
Well, it's either murder children or sacrifice mask face here.
I know what I'm voting.
Yeah, I'm going to say to the other guys, it's like, well, he did say it'd prove a distraction. And I suppose this is pretty distracting, but we probably have to make sure he doesn't murder those children. I'm going to move over to Jorcerer and cast Sleep on our idiot friend.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like Jorcer probably has sleep as a spell.
Oh, let's hope not.
Yeah, but Jorcer's version has Rohypnol as one of his components.
All right. So what's
I do
what
not.
what does
Yeah.
sleep do, and what do I need to roll?
Okay, spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of the creatures this spell can affect. It's within 20 feet. Starting with a creature that has the lowest current hit points. I'm only targeting one person.
Yeah. How many hit points do you have, Jorcer?
30.
Roll your 5d8.
It's a 20-foot area, but it's got a range on it as well of 90 feet, so I can just target our friend from the bushes here.
I'm not sure you can target him without getting either the kids. Well, I mean, okay, if you can do it, target it where.
Look, Rick, a sleeping child is better than a dead child.
Okay.
I don't have many principles, but I think I could stand on that one.
Well, here's the thing. You could also target it where you're in the area of effect, because I assume it doesn't affect you.
No, I think it might.
But yeah, I don't know.
Read that
At this
carefully.
point, a nap wouldn't be.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 31 hit points.
All right, roll up your 5d8 and see how many hit points you can knock out.
Okay.
So it's either you're going to get yourself or you're going to get one of the kids in it.
Yeah,
Your choice.
one of the kids will be fine.
Okay.
I'm against killing children, not putting them to sleep. That doesn't sound great.
So Steve, you're trying to find a place where you could deploy the attack where it would only strike the guy?
Ideally.
Do it up. Do it up. Think three-dimensionally. It's a sphere.
Ah.
Or target the whole fucking family. Who cares?
No, you don't want to do that because sleep works in the lowest hit die first,
Oh, right.
so it would knock out the
yeah.
kids and it would waste the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I specifically want to make it look like that stone has taken this guy down.
All right. Well, roll up your hit points there.
Right, I'm rolling 5d8. 15.
All right. Well, 15 is not enough to knock him out.
Oh well. Can't say I didn't try to avoid the murder route.
He lets out a big yawn. He's like, oh, guess I didn't sleep very well last night.
That is my action.
Bolstered by the bravery of her children, she hops out, grabs a stick.
Oh wait, I have a
and tries
cunning action to hide.
Oh.
I'm definitely going to do that.
All right, then kindly do so.
24.
Right. So you are well hidden. As the woman jumps off, grabs a stick. She's like, "Get the children to safety!" As she tries beating the hell out of the hooded mask, and well, kind of missing. Sorcerer.
Oh God, will Jorcerer save the day?
Behold my wonder! I unleash a bunch of sticky white fluid upon the masked figure, and I suppose woman as well. Wrong place, wrong time, lady. Web.
All right, when you cast these spells, don't forget to put them in the thing. All right, so let's see here. Thickies. God damn, they really didn't even think about this shit.
A mass of thick, sticky webbing. All
Each
right,
creature
20-foot cube. Yeah, I'm just gonna center it on Mr. Maskey,
All right.
and so it'll come to like within 2.5 feet of me and a stand.
All right, so basically it's just gonna get him and the woman.
Yeah.
All right. Each creature starts turning the webs. Must make a dexterity save. On a failed save, they are restrained. All right. It's dexterity save of 14. Now that you have sprayed sticky white fluid.
He's going to have to wait at least like 20 minutes before he can do that again.
Probably a Gatorade too.
All right, Alphonse.
I require a short rest.
Well, is the hooded dipshit webbed?
Yes.
So he's stuck.
Well, he hasn't made his save yet. It's not his turn, so he might be stuck.
He is still serving as a distraction.
Yeah, I like this whole him being distracting thing, so I'm gonna use all my movement to go 70 feet toward the sewer.
All right. Okay, let's just see. What is restraint? All right, so speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against it have advantage. His attack rolls have disadvantage. All right, so you're moving, Alphonse.
Yep.
And thus it is the hooded mask's turn. Dex save. He is not restrained.
Oh, great. An idiot, but magic proof, apparently.
As he decides to lay into the woman. It's for 10 points of damage, which caves her head in. Like, we're winning, friends!
I do not feel like I'm on the winning team.
I am winning. Bye.
All right, well, he's trying to steer the horses away. Quick, friends, don't let them escape. Fortunately, the horses are not exactly super fast. They're not used to speed, more so carrying things, so they don't get too far. Metallica Zam.
Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Question
Yes.
for, I guess for NPCs, do it doesn't really come up because we don't ever try. But do their deaths function like our deaths, with death saving throws and an opportunity to heal them?
I mean, the concept of death usually with monsters is a little bit different than players. I mean, usually if you're an NPC, when you're dead, you're dead. It is a valid point. Um, that said, I mean, I might be willing. I think I'd probably be willing to say that, you know, as seasoned adventurers, you guys court death, so you're like a little tougher, whereas like common folk die easily.
Yeah, they just kind of want to die.
That's reasonable. I was sort of figuring out if Metallicazam had an ethical imperative to attempt to save this woman.
Now,
Which
he
if she can be saved, and I know that, then got a different action than she dead.
as far as your ocular orbs can tell, her what passes as her brains are spilling out onto the ground.
All right then. I don't think I have a spell for that. Cure wounds is pretty limited in terms of all that. All right. I guess it looks like the family is escaping. She's dead, so there's nothing to be done there. Metallicazam will do a dash to get as close to the, I'm moving toward that grate.
All right.
You want to drag Cal with you?
Yeah. Can we just assume I'm yelling at Cal or dragging Cal with me?
Yeah, I'll assume maybe he'll find a swamp bucket or something.
I was gonna say bucket style.
All right. The kids are horrified at the death of the woman, but they're still screaming for Uncle Oleg as they're throwing rocks at the hooded mask, and two of them hit for a bit more damage. You see like small pebbles bouncing off them.
Not just for their Uncle Oleg at this point, it's definitely for their dead mother too. This is a depressing start to the adventure.
I mean, this is the origin story of a hero who comes back and kills us in 20 years.
The most depressing part was their mother just got murdered in front of them, and they're shouting, "Uncle Oleg!"
Well, we
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean-
Maybe she was a bitch.
I mean, this was a simpler time. I mean, you have your hero uncle, then you have your mom who's probably just like beating you with a towel like,
like-
every 5 minutes.
Uncle Oleg never asked us to do the dishes.
Uncle Oleg never smashed our knuckles with a rolling pin. It's like, okay, maybe the mask guy did an accidental good.
Yeah, we can probably keep telling ourselves stuff like that.
That's what we're gonna have. Hey, I mean, the kids don't seem broken up over it. Let's take our comfort.
All right, Stan, how will you justify your actions this round?
Well, I didn't attack an innocent family. We still have a mission to do, on which our lives depend. I guess I'm gonna put settle up with Mask Face in the ledger. Doesn't appear to be any sort of good guys around.
Just us, man. Just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the family are probably going to escape and warn whoever is worth warning that we're about. I'm fine with that. If we're going to die, I'd rather it was in a heroic way, rather than just, murdering a peasant woman. So, I don't know, I'm torn between killing, his name again? Shit Swamp?
Crap hole.
Crap Hole, and getting on with a mission. I suppose Crap Hole can wait. Yeah, I'm over. So, lads, we have not covered ourselves in glory. Let's go cover ourselves in shit.
Speaking of covered in shit, Sorcerer.
All right, a few things. I think, all right, logically, somebody's, this family has escaped. They're gonna, say the deeds that have been done this day.
Worth pointing out they didn't get a good look at us.
Yes, however, well, whatever. They might get a good look at the burnt figure of the man who killed this woman, and say, well, we didn't do that. Certainly, some heroes did. Also, I feel like, when I cast that web, when I opened my robes to cast that web, she got a glimpse of my wonder, and she gave me a look, and I feel like
She died happy.
now I feel like I could have had love, but Mask Face took it from me.
Give me your knuckles.
And there was a third. Oh yeah, third point. Yeah, I already cast web. I don't want to waste that. I'm gonna firebolt Masky Mask.
Oh no, is Sorcerer our mortal compass?
If he is, it's just like the tattoo on Bjorg's arm. It's a compass that does nothing but spin.
I think I have laid out very good reasons why that is not the case.
Oh yeah, no.
No,
But
all right.
yeah, judge me as you will.
this might be the first explosively setting fire to something strategy that I actually agree with since we started this game.
All right, so this is a ranged attack, and he is restrained, correct?
He is not restrained. He
Oh,
made
he's
his
not
dex
restrained.
save.
Oh, bummer. Well, he's still in web, and that's flammable, so that gets something. All right, let me make the attack first. 22.
That hits.
Behold. That's, wow, 16 fire damage,
Damn.
plus, let's see what the web does. Do.
Flammable, I would guess it catches fire.
Yes.
If the webs are flammable, any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts their turn in the fire. Okay, so does that not count yet?
That does not count yet.
Okay.
But
All right, so
you did 16 points, which is a huge amount. And he like looks like you can tell he is blatantly hurt, and looks at you. He's like, "Oi, not me, them!"
Hell hath no fury like a sorcerer scorned.
You bastard. We could have had something special.
she beheld my wonder.
All right, Alphonse.
I can't see any of the shit that Jorcerer is doing, right? Because there's trees.
Give me a perception. High enough perception, I'll say you can.
Oh,
I mean, there's trees in the way. But there's
really
trees.
interested.
Oh, then no. If you're not interested, then you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna keep heading towards the sewer.
All
I
right.
can get most of the way there.
Well, heading that way, you do catch a glimpse of the fact that that the hooded mask is now on fire.
Somebody set the mask on fire. I dig it. Yeah, there, that's 70 feet. Yeah, Steve, monk speed's
right.
a badass.
It's good at getting away from the rest of your party, that's for sure.
So roll 2d4 damage, Bob.
Damn.
Pretty high.
Too short of max.
He's a flame. His vision's obscured because his mask is burning. Let us see what direction he picks to go in. All right, he takes a step in this direction, and let's see if he gets caught up. He is not restrained. Takes another step.
Well, he did start his turn there, though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but he rolled a 16, so he's not restrained.
He is
So,
on fire though. So
yeah.
nice
So
one.
he wanders out of the web confusedly, trying. God, I was just about to say trying to beat off his hood, but
It's okay, Rick, you can say it.
Oh my!
desperately removing his hood in the process, as the father's like, "Yeah!" As the horses start to race down the path away. Metallicazam.
I was trying to keep an eye on things. Did I see the giant burst of fire and guy running out, smashing his face?
Give me a perception check. Not a very hard one to make.
15.
Oh, you definitely. The trees were not nearly thick enough to block that out.
Excellent. Well, I am not going to overtly attack, but I am going to look at him and cast Toll the Dead.
That sounds pretty overt to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, did he take his 2d4 fire damage for
Yes,
starting his round?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
all right,
you
sorry.
wandered away somewhere.
Yeah, I was peeing. Sorry.
So you point at a creature you can see within range, and the sound of dolorous bells fills the air for a moment. So it's not like a ray or anything. I'm literally just pointing at him for a second.
Dolores bells.
So he makes a wisdom save of 15 or better.
1.
Okay. And he takes 12 necrotic damage.
All right.
And I will do a move with my move.
All right. You hear him scream out, "Oi, what is going on?" as his eyeballs crumble inside of his head and his skin turns black and he keels over.
Well,
indeed.
Congratulations! You have killed one of your allies.
he wanted to be a distraction. I imagine if the guards come looking, then that horrendous corpse is going to distract them.
All right. Well, the remains of the family are beating feet. The mother lies dead on the ground. The hooded mask lies worsely dead on the ground, and the webs burn out after another few moments. And you are out of initiative.
Perhaps we should hurry into the sewer.
Yeah, I'll follow the others.
After we see if they've got any money or useful weapons for those of you who require weapons.
They had a stick and a mask.
Definitely not waiting for him to do that. Popping that lid as soon as I can get to it.
All right. Well, that'll take you a few minutes, Alphonse.
That's fine.
Give me a perception check.
Gonna rob the peasant lady who just died trying to defend her children with a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine she has all kinds of mighty weaponry.
She was weak because she was so heavy with gold.
That is a 16 perception.
All right.
This is Inigo Montoya. I'm going to fight him left-handed with a stick.
All right. On the hooded mask, you find a mace, and you also find a small coin pouch with 16 gold.
I leave the mace. I don't need a mace.
On the woman, you find 3 copper pieces stuffed in in the pockets of her simple dress, and you find around her neck like what appears to be a small silver locket, which you think would probably be worth maybe about 10 gold. Looks like a keepsake.
Nah. I'll leave that. There wasn't anything really interesting.
You left the valuables and the weapons. What the fuck were you doing over there?
Taking 16 gold. Taking the shit that I don't have to fence. Because if I have to sell it to get money, then I have to talk to someone. And that's probably going to lead to me punching someone, which is not usually getting me paid.
Something to be said also from not taking an identifying piece of jewelry from a murder scene.
Oh, yeah, that too. Also, I don't have a fence in this town.
Let's see here. Metallic Kazam, you seem the most logical and least burdened by stupidity. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. 15.
That's quite good. The logic circuits of your brain tell you that you may have succeeded. The mask had told you that he was leaving to create a distraction. The family that escaped will almost certainly report this to the guards, so you might have the distraction that you wished for if you hurry.
Oh, yeah, I am popping that sewer grate as soon as physically possible, but I have a strength of 10, so I assume it's going to be a few minutes.
Well, if all of you work together, you can get it off.
All right.
Assuming all of you are working together, is there anything that...
Oh my.
Let's never phrase it that way again.
I shall help to get it off.
I'm going to just assume we coax Cal into it.
I'm not touching anything Jorcerer touched.
All right, so is anybody else doing anything before entering into the sewer?
I shall get it off before I enter its hole.
Oh.
I'll assume that's a no.
Is there anything left of the hood?
Scraps. It wasn't a very good hood to begin with.
Right.
And it was on fire.
So nothing, like, wearable.
No,
Alright.
not really. The truth of the matter is you could probably make one of your own, like stealing an old cloak or something and wrap it around your head.
There's no panache to that.
Oh, one other thing he had on him, he did have a pair of pants that appeared to be made of human skin.
Those are probably too long for me anyway.
The more we learn about this guy, the more convinced I am this was the right move.
All right, into the sewer go we. Almost immediately, you are assaulted by the stench coming from below as you drop down.
Ugh. We're gonna need some bigger boots.
You guys can see the map?
Yes.
No?
No.
I can. I see myself in a slither
okay,
of light.
yes. Sorry,
Well,
I see it now.
those of you who don't have dark vision might have a bit of an issue. What you can see is there is horrifically rancid water that is pouring out of a pipe, and that is heading away from you. And there are two walkways on either side of the water.
I'd just like to say, before we go any further, the next time that a plan is suggested to us by somebody who's wearing pants made of human skin, maybe go with my plan next time.
I was all for your plan.
Was your plan the Jackie O plan?
Yes. I'm probably gonna cast light.
All right. What are you going to cast it on?
I don't know, like a coin,
All right.
or if there's an errant turd floating by.
Here, let's see if this helps you at all. 20 feet of bright light.
All right, that helps some. I see everybody.
Hey, you guys should have had some pretty good vision going on here. Well, half of you anyway.
Is our path lit by a floating turd?
No. Jorcerer cast it on a coin.
I thought I heard turd. Okay.
I said or.
For the purposes of not making this more difficult, I'll say his light spell's a little more intense down here due to the darkness. I don't know. The reflection from the water. All right, but you do see a tunnel leading ahead of you. There's a walkway on the other side. Stan, I'll assume you're not standing in the water.
Yeah, makes sense.
The water doesn't look too deep, but it definitely smells foul. And everybody give me a perception check.
Metallicazam gets a natural 20.
Stand Down Deliver gets a 22.
Alphonse gets a third.
Jorcerer the Sorcerer gets a 2.
All right, well, Jorcerer and Alphonse, you were both staring directly at the coin when Jorcerer cast light on it, so you were momentarily blinded.
Oh my!
God damn it, Jorcerer, you got me in the eye.
Stan and Metallicazam, well, you can see as far as you can see. You do hear dripping from above, as well as the faint squeak of, which you're probably certain are rodents.
Wonderful.
I will go ahead and also throw light onto a crossbow bolt, one of my crossbow bolts,
Okay.
just because it seems like I'm already at the edge of Jorcerer's field, and I would like to advance.
There you go.
Cool deal.
All right.
All right. I guess I will move forward very carefully. I'm not. Okay, so I'll move forward 30 feet.
Are all of you letting Metallicazam walk ahead 30 feet by himself, or are you guys following?
I'm 100% letting him walk ahead by himself.
I'll track along with him.
Oh, I assumed we were in initiative order. I'm not going this far if no one's following me.
Oh, I'll follow.
Yeah, I'm following.
I'll eventually follow.
We're in a fucking sewer.
You know something. For the purposes of keeping this non-chaotic, why don't we go into initiative order?
Okay.
All right.
Fucking rolling brilliantly again.
Jorcerer the Sorcerer rolls a 14.
Al rolls a 13.
Natural 1 for Stan. Oh, fucking +6 in initiative. Jesus.
Metallicazam rocks in with a 19.
And we'll say, Stan, that Cal moves on your move, dead last. All right, Metallicazam, it is your turn.
Same. We'll just say I burned my action for the light spell as of before, and then I will advance. I'll go 15 feet for now.
All right, you go 15 feet. Jorcerer.
All right. There's no point in, as long as we got 2 lights going, I might as well try and get on the other walkway so we can get a little more light going. So I'm going to run 10 feet south and then try to jump diagonally.
What's your strength?
I don't know. Let me see. 10.
All right. So you're trying to jump to here?
Yeah, if I can make it, or the one below that if I don't think I can.
No, you can make
All
it
right.
to this one.
Oh, our bless. Okay, you already took it out. Let's say our bless is officially up.
All right, that's one move action, Jorcerer.
I'll go even with Metallicazam there.
All right. And you spy what appears to be a skeleton ahead of you.
I really thought that was going to be a turd.
Oh my!
Alphonse.
I believe I will do exactly what Jorcerer just did and walk along behind him. Run 10 feet south and then hop over. My strength is a
I'll
12.
assume your strength. Not a problem.
I thought you were gonna say get an inappropriate erection.
I'm a monk. All my erections are inappropriate. I'm actually gonna just scoot past Jorcerer because let's maybe not put the most squishy member of the party in the,
All right.
and then that'll end me up right here at the skeleton.
All right, Stan.
Quiet, quick, and careful, lads, like you're humping a porcupine. As long as I'm towing Cal, I will, actually, no, fuck it, I'm still the rogue. I will creep ahead, and I'll do a general perception.
All right.
4. 9.
All looks fine to you. As far as sewers go, this seems like one of the safest sewers you have ever seen.
I have to say, lads, I've been in some shitholes, but this one's pretty safe looking.
I think the last crap hole we encountered, we killed. Just wanted to point that out there, Stan.
Oh, following in the fine tradition of your allies. Metallicazam.
I will continue forward. I'm going to stop here just in case something's up with that skeleton and I have to pop off.
All right.
In fact, I will ready an action to fire on the skeleton if it suddenly comes to life and attacks my friends.
Okay. Jorcerer.
I'm gonna inspect the skeleton. I will step into its space and percept its booty.
All right. Well, it appears to be a human-sized skeleton. Whatever flesh was on this has long since been either eaten or rotten away. It appears to be quite dead. Give me a perception check.
What about an investigation?
Sure.
A
You may
thorough.
investigate it.
14.
All right. You find two gemstones
Oh shit.
entwined with the corpse. Two semi-precious gems. You think in total they're worth about 20 gold.
Whereabouts were the gems on the skeleton?
They were like interspersed with its they were like beneath its rib cage.
Oh, that's not what I was envisioning. Oh well.
All right. I shall announce my findings, and does anyone object to me putting them in the inventory, or?
No.
If you want to pop them out,
Nah.
go for it.
You stuck your hand in it. You can have what you brought out.
Stones.
Yeah, you earned it.
All right. Let's see. I'm looking over my inventory. It doesn't appear I have any. I'm gonna take a femur in case I need a weapon.
All right, that will effectively work as a club as you pull this poor corpse's femur off and desecrate it.
All right.
He's a resourceful lad.
All right, Alphonse, you're watching Jorcerer literally pick the skeleton clean.
Waste not, what not.
He seems to have that well in hand, so I will use I'll use 35. I'll use my first move action to go 35 feet. Then I will take a look around. What do I see ahead of me?
Well, let's see here. Well, you have 60 feet of dark vision. So you see that there appears to be another skeleton. This one floating in the murky, disgusting water, about 25 feet ahead.
Hey, Metallicazam, do you have Mage Hand?
I do not. My focus is more on a martial discipline.
Yeah,
By martial, I mean explodey.
yeah.
Gathered that, yes.
Jorcerer, do you have Mage Hand?
Indeed,
I knew.
it comes in quite handy.
Yeah. There's a skeleton in the water up here. You should
Oh,
fish it out
my.
magically because it's in a pile of shit.
All right. Should I wait for my turn for
Probably,
that?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's me. I'm just gonna hang out here. I have moved. I have perceived.
All right, Stan.
Well, normally I'd say to the vulture go to spoils, but should remind you fellas, we have a mission to complete. Maybe let's get this over with before the guards find us and murder us all. So I'm just going to move ahead and
No, you're not. As you push past Metallicazam, partially due to your poor perception check earlier, give me a dex save as a spiked pit opens up beneath you.
this is exactly what I was afraid of.
Clearly not afraid enough.
You dipshits are gonna walk into a trap.
Dex save of 11.
24.
You found that trap.
Yes. As the floor drops out from beneath you, you kick off on the crumbling floor and manage to nimbly land on the other side.
Watch your step. It's a little bit trappy down here.
So you can continue your move. That still only counted as 2 or 3.
Okay, I'll just style that out and carry on walking into the next pit trap, probably. Ooh, I see something.
Yes. You spy what appear to be, dare I say it, rodents of unusual size.
Okay, does the rodent see me?
Let's see here.
Cool.
No, it has not seen you yet.
I will gesture to my comrades to be careful and quiet.
All right, everybody give me a perception check to see if you can understand or even see that he is gesturing towards you.
Metallicazam gets a natural 1.
Yep, you are amazed at this pit trap.
That actually works perfectly for what I was planning to do next round anyway.
Al rolls an 8, so
Joseph the Sorcerer rolls a 7.
All right. Unbeknownst to you, Stan, you think you are warning your friends, and not a single one of them has either noticed or given a shit.
I should really know better by now, I suppose.
Probably.
This is on me.
All right, Metallicazam.
All right, I double checked the rules for jumping. So gonna go back 5 feet, and then jump to clear it with my shitty strength score, which brings me to there.
All right, not a problem.
With my move, can I see the rat where I am?
Can you see the rat where you are?
I'm not sure. I don't know where the rat is.
Well, if you can't see it on the screen, then you can't see it.
Okay, I'm guessing it's past Stan then. All right, then I will continue. I will use a dash to just keep following Stan and get to there.
All right. Sorcerer, your friends are leaving you behind while you were picking gems out of this corpse.
That's fine. I've already been given an assignment. I shall move up right behind Alphonse, and I will use Mage Hand to lift the bones out of the shit water.
How much can Mage Hand lift?
10 pounds worth of bones.
All right, that's enough for you to get a handful of bones.
All right, and I will hover it up over his head to drip shit water on him.
Okay. Stan,
you
there's
really,
10 pounds
really
worth.
want to move that.
There's 10 pounds of bones dripping shit water on your head, Alphonse. Or did you put it over
You
Stan?
really, really want to move that.
But you asked for it.
Well, it's your turn, Alphonse.
I'm going to look up at the bones that are dripping shit water on me. Is there anything non?
All right.
Bad idea.
Yeah, it's like, well, you get shit water in your eyes.
That I'm traveling with Jorcerer. That is so not the worst thing.
I'm going to need a D10 roll, please. It's from Alphonse.
Okay.
9.
Okay. I will need a con save.
5.
Oh, my eyes are burning!
I'm killing it tonight.
You're not sure what happened, but suddenly your eyes are like, are burning as if they're on fire.
I think he's pretty sure what happened. I mean, it seemed like he wanted this. Oh dear, there's shit water dripping on me. I shall look up.
Is there anything else counterintuitive to survival you would like to do?
Yes, now that I've been completely blinded, I want to move forward into the sewer.
You're not completely blinded. Your eyes are burning at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'm just gonna stomp angrily forward 35 feet while cursing Jorcerer and Jorcerers everywhere and all of the Jorcerers that have ever. What the fucking fuck are those?
You're welcome.
A whole as you stomp, loudly cursing Jorcerer, a horde of giant rats turns and sees you.
God damn it, Jorcerer.
All right, we're already in initiative, so we will
I
ask.
I don't think this is my fault.
Actually, I'll tell you. Do you guys want to keep your initiative, or would you prefer to roll fresh for this?
Oh, I'm good with keeping mine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
All right. So I will just do 2 initiatives to the rats.
Well, I'm glad we found
right.
someone who can roll worse than me tonight. Unfortunately, it's rats.
All right, Stan. You see Alphonse rubbing his eyes as he storms past you, cursing out Jorcerer, as he then turns the corner, having ignored your warning, only to realize, damn, there's a lot of rats here.
Well, so much for the stealthy approach. Yes,
I'm
I know.
surprised it worked for as long as it did.
Yeah, all 30 seconds. Okay.
I stand by my statement.
Jackie O plan's looking better and better.
Okay, I know enough about, I guess, how my comrades fight by now to know that Metallica Zam and Jorcerer need a little space, distraction. I'm going to keep on the high ground for what good it'll do me, and send an arrow into one of these rats.
Which one?
Oh, let's just say the ugly one. The one nearest to me, on my 5 o'clock.
All right.
I assume they're not going to be deterred by dipping into the shit water, so I guess it doesn't really make that much difference about who attacks Alphonse first. So, okay, short bow. Immaterial anyway, rolls an 8.
That is a pathetic miss. All right.
I've got a cunning
First the-
action.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wonder if I can
What is your
cunningly
cunning act?
be less shit. Probably not. Actually, I can move, and I'm going to use the move to hopefully split the forces a little bit now that I've got their attention. So I'm just going to move not far away.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yeah.
The first rat comes after you, Alphonse. Does a 17 hit you?
It does.
It bites you for 6.
Fucking hell. That stung.
The next rat comes at you, and this one seems to have a little more of a chance of hitting you. Does a 16 hit you? It appears to have advantage on this attack.
It does.
It bites you for 4.
Motherfucker.
The third rat closes in. Hits you for 9. It hits a 19 for 6 piercing. As in addition to your eyes burning, you're now covered in rat bites.
Ow. Fuck.
All right. Your attacks appear to have worked, Stan, as the first rat from the other side, seeing that its friends seem to have this one covered, comes after you. Does an 18 hit you?
18 does.
I am rolling on fire here. It bites you for 6.
Jeez.
15, 20. This one comes here. I'll assume 11 misses you.
An 11 does miss me, yeah.
This one is just barely able to get it to you. Does a 12 hit you?
12 does not.
All right. You are engaged with rats.
Wonderful.
Metallicazam! You're seeing your friends swarmed by, oddly enough, you're seeing vile mammals swarmed by other vile mammals.
Okay, Boysenberry Crunch. Does the tunnel keep going down Oh, I guess I can't see that.
Yes.
Okay. All right,
There's
well,
this thing called physics working against you.
yep, I will first off move forward a little at a
Or actually
time
line of sight.
so that I can actually see this, what's going on. Okay. Yep, that's a whole bunch of rats. Fireball feels like the right and wrong answer.
I've literally never felt a moment in my life when Fireball felt like the wrong answer.
Oh boy, it feels like it almost comes down to economy of spells. 'Cause, this is a chance to just take these sons of bitches out right now. Oh, I guess Metallicazam will call out. How confident do you feel in the ability to survive a brief wave of fire followed by healing?
Oh, about as confident as every other action we've taken.
All right. I will drop a fireball. Oh, there we go. Right there, which will actually not get Stan.
All right.
Hooray!
It will get Alphonse.
It will burn
And
the
every
shit
rat.
water out of my eyes, so I'm fine.
Everything's getting Alphonse at the minute. It's fine. It's just the way things are going.
Okay. So DC 15 dexterity save for half damage.
Well, Alphonse, why don't you do that? This fucking
That is
thing.
exactly a 15.
Perfect.
15 is half damage is not enough to save the rats. So I'm moving them because the stupid thing goes off the screen.
Gotcha. Down by rules.
So I'll take 11.
All right, and you, in one fell swoop, kill all of the rats.
Kaboom, baby.
Rat flambe.
But as soon as he casts, Metallicazam also uses his 10 feet to scooch back. Because, he doesn't trust that shit.
All right, well, we're kind of coming up onto an hour and a half, and we just started our sewer journey. So if you want to take a few moments to heal, please do so. But I think this is probably a good place to call it before you wander deeper into this sewer where will things get easier or not? I wonder how that works with dungeons.
I wonder how it works with us. I mean, we make most of our own difficulties.
You're not wrong.
Not in this episode. That's all.
Yeah, no, this is one of your times where I think, acted reasonably. We pretty quickly took that guy down.
And Jorcerer led the way.
And Jorcer was the one who made a stand and said enough.
This shall not be.
I feel like we've been reasonable every time. I don't know what you mean. There were things that needed punched, so we punched them.
Not even Joe stood up to the man.
Let the record show.
That our paladin was not the moral compass.
Said nothing. Nothing.
All right. Well, I believe this will be our last game for A&D Con. So if you would like to see what happens next, well, the recording will be available to you. But if you would like to see what happens next,
Don't tell him that.
if you would like to see what happens next period or be left hanging forever, be there in North Carolina at the Charlotte Hilton 1 month from today, where we will conclude this adventure. Well, maybe conclude, knowing the speed they go. Where we will make progress, hopefully, in this adventure of Salty Bastards. Until then, bye.
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 Goodbye.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Stealthy, stealthy, here we